This isn't a troll, this is an actual video, and yes, I genuinely sat down and thought this through. The idea randomly came up while I was talking with some friends, and the more we discussed it, the more interesting it became. Could LeBron James and Michael Jordan beat the entire Outcome Memory Killer cast? Now, before y'all call me crazy, hear me out. We're not using the normal version, we're using LeBron and Jordan from the Looney Tunes movie, aka Space Jam. Meaning Toon Force is completely on the table. And trust me, that changes a lot. Even with that though, they still are going against godlike entities, horrifying parasites, demonic monsters, and even a yellow rat whose entire personality is built around being a fucking iframe user. Leeway Supersonic. On paper, this sounds like the disaster. You see what I did there? The disaster. But there's one important rule in Outcome Memories that completely changes this matchup. The world of OM is balanced. Survivors and executioners are adjusted so that every match is fair. Sadly, not the game itself. We all know that the game's balance state is low-key due to water, and I'm not blaming anyone, but I'm just saying, it's shit. That single rule is the biggest reason why LeBron James and Jordan have a chance in the first place. So today we are putting those two of the greatest athlete of all time against the entire Outcome Memory Killer roster to find out one thing. Can they survive, or are they getting sent straight back to Toon World? Let's get started. Before we head into it, let's put in something. This video isn't about LeBron and Jordan killing the entities, but rather play the game normally, and the only one they could kill / beat is Fleetway. Anyway, so now let's make them kids. Let's start with Michael B. Jordan. Ability 1, Stretch Dunk. Since in the first Space Jam movie we saw Michael being able to stretch his hand to score some goals, so this will be his first ability. Deals a 2-second stun, has long range but requires accurate aiming. Jordan cannot move while preparing the throw. I see this more as a movement tool, since you could also use it to grab higher spots to move towards them like a grappling hook. Cooldown, let's say 22 seconds if you stun the killer, but if you use it as a movement tool, aka grab a higher spot, then the cooldown will be 30 seconds. Second ability, aka Toon Fake Out. Jordan creates two cartoon copies that run in different directions while he becomes slightly transparent. This is also something we have seen in the first Space Jam movie. Copies last for 4 seconds, let's say. Jordan gains a short speed boost, taking damage immediately ends the ability. Nothing too crazy, just an ability to confuse the killers. Cooldown 18 seconds. This will be especially useful against killers like 2011X or Colossus during a chase or a charge. Ability 3, Alley Hoop. This also more of a support ability. Jordan throws a basketball towards a nearby teammate. The teammate gains a small speed boost of 3 seconds. Jordan can also throw it at a killer to give them a slowdown effect to help teammates escape chase or himself. Cooldown is 16 seconds on a survivor, 22 seconds on a killer. For passives, let's give him Clutch Player. When Jordan is the final survivor, or when the escape becomes available, his stats goes up by 3%. He becomes a little bit faster, and his ability to tank some hits, the longer he's near a killer or the longer he stays in the game without escaping, the better he becomes. This makes Jordan much more stronger near at the end of the match without making him too overpowered from the beginning. Unlike Jordan, his playstyle isn't supportive / rescue type, but rather tank / support survivor. For his first ability, let's give him Chase Down Block. LeBron quickly charges towards an executioner who is attacking another survivor. See it like Metal Sonic's charge or Colossus charge, but less boosted, but works more like a Knuckles block or a Eggman charge / shield, you could say. It pushes the executioner backward, briefly interrupting their attack, only causes a 3-second stun, but creates space for teammates to escape from 2011X charge and Colossus charge, making LeBron the third survivor to be able to stop those moves with Eggman and Knuckles. Cooldown, let's say 17 seconds, and if it doesn't land, the cooldown goes up to 23 seconds. Second ability, Glitch Ball. LeBron throws a ball corrupted by Sever verse code. Distorts the executioner's screen, removes their survivor's outline, slightly lowers their movement speed for 4 seconds, does not fully stun them but makes it so the killer can't do too much. See it more like Blaze Soul Flame effect. Now, he will get 2 passive, these being passive 1 built different. LeBron has slightly more durability than most survivors on his second life, making him far faster after each hit he gets in a chase. Abilities are 1.5% stronger than when he's in his first life, encouraging the killer to not let him be able to get revived if they don't want to fight a stronger version. Passive 2, Team Captain. Being near for more than 10 seconds near LeBron will make survivors get some temporary buff like speed and damage resistance. It will only last 5 seconds after they get away from him. The effect disappears when LeBron is down or killed. Okay, now that we finished with the kits for both players, now let's talk about the matchup with all the 4 killers, these being 2011X, Colossus, Tripwire and Fleetway. First is 2011X, the first killer of the game and arguably the most balanced out of all the other killers for some reason. 2011X, slight advantage on Jordan and LeBron's side. 2011X thrives on isolating survivors and pushing mistakes, but this duo is built around keeping each other alive. Jordan's tuned fake out makes it harder for 2011X to commit to a chase, while stretch dunk can interrupt their key attacks. LeBron can use chase down block to peel 2011X off a teammate, and team captain keep both survivors moving longer. They probably won't beat him outright, but they can waste a huge amount of his time till the ring opens, and if it comes down to an LMS, both players have tools they can utilize to hold their own weight against 2011X. So for conclusion, they survive consistently and could even win if they coordinated well. Next killer is Colossus. It is an even match. Colossus is a powerhouse that wants to corner survivors with raw strength. Jordan has enough mobility to avoid direct confrontation, while LeBron can stand his ground better for more survivors thanks to his power drive and build different. However, if either player misuses their cooldown, Colossus only needs one opening to snowball the chase. My verdict is, this is a 50-50 matchup. Skills decide the outcome of this battle. For Tripwire, she relies on pressure, mobility and keeping survivors under constant threat. Jordan fake clones make it harder for her to track the correct target, while LeBron glitch ball briefly disrupts her momentum and creates opening because Tripwire isn't as physically overwhelming as Colossus. Their crowd control ability are especially effective in here. Verdict, they have the advantage and should escape most matches. Nothing more, nothing less for Tripwire. Fleetway is simply on another level in terms of speed, aggression. Jordan's stretch dunk and LeBron's chase down can interrupt him for a brief moment, but they won't keep him locked down for long. Their only real win condition is chaining abilities together perfectly, rotating stunts and buying enough time to complete objective. Conclusion, Fleetway wins most of the encounters. Jordan and LeBron can survive if they play nearly perfectly, but defeating him constantly is unlikely. I am genuinely, I'm too tired to make a conclusion, but hopefully you like the video. Like usual, please like and subscribe, and if you have any other crazy matchup ideas that you want me to rank or make them possible, please just comment something. I am dead. I've been editing this for 2 days. Thank you very much for watching, and like usual, get the fuck out of my video.